Hello to everyone in the chat. This is your host Mohammed, back into the stream. Today we have the race. We have the race with Dryline Racing League, Tier 2 in Brazil, for the second last race of the season. Look at what we saw yesterday. Yesterday we had many safety cars. We saw true domination, so much domination from Will, and there's absolute carnage. And what to come back from Tokai, not Tokai, sorry, yeah. From let me check the standings again. Well, I wish these drivers good luck, and I wish that I wish these drivers do not crash into each other like what we saw in Tier 1 and the past races. So let's look at the standings first. Yes, Tokai. So Tokai is in Red Bull for the D2. He's the first right now in the championship, followed by Aino Repo, Jackaroo, then Saeed the Skillishu, Lancy, Roy Mary, Mama, this beautiful name, Sijan Media, Caxel, Lou Plays, Rakboa, VF1, Rakusek, Hugo F1, Midas, Mr. Rocket League, Prox Banana, Lion Beast, Dodo, Somalian Fatar, Nightland, Zara, Dylan, Fopa, The Lando Guy, Wak1, Iris Flash, Zorkiana, Pink 2370, F1 Hazza, Nicola, Tim, Jack, Kubica, and many other more with 0 points. Everyone up to P24 has points. So here we are in Q1. Short quali, I believe. So guys, my mistake, F1 Logic is the one who spun yesterday, not Tokai. That was my mistake. I really do get them mixed up. That sounds like a skill issue from me. So it's not just Saeed with a skill issue. And the McLarens are out. Liam Booth is out. So currently, Liam Booth, Trix, Lou Plays, Aliska, Fiak, Mr. Skillishu, Pizza Boy Tastic, and Dodo. They're all on out top. And that leaves Jackaroo, Lion Beast, Capsule the Goat, and Tokai in the pits right now. And Liam Booth is about to start his lap. He's hoping to get the lap quick enough to just defend his P1, since he will be crossing the finish line first if things go his way. And Trix is now, and also Trix is now going through it, as well as Tokai. I apologize for Saeed's massive skill issue. I mean, that's a joke. I do not condone any discrimination towards side supporters. And let's just take a look at the Constructors' Championships. Red Bull leading with 280 points, Alpine with 154, Ferrari with 149, Mercedes 147, Aston Martin with 114, McLaren with 68, Williams with 62, Haas with 52, Alfa Romeo with 17, and the last is AlphaTauri with 9 points. Trick sets a 1 minute 9.1. I've missed the other laps, and Alexa, I hope I said that correctly, set a 1 minute 8.6. Let's look at the interval, or the leader. So there's 5 tenths separating Trix and Alexa, which is going to really put pressure on Trix if he wants to get P1. But that gap is really small between Trix and Jackaroo. Only 2 tenths. And now Tokai sets a quicker lap than his teammate. He's only 2 tenths off the pole lap, or the fastest lap. Game boot in the pits. As long as also with Dodo in the pits. 9Beast has not set a lap yet. Let's look at Axel the Goat first. He's currently saving his ERS and his and now Axel starts his lap. Let's see where Axel is going to chuck his Alfa Romeo. Let's get another angle of Axel. A goated driver driving a goated car. And Axel gets the DRS. Where is he gonna chuck his Alfa Romeo? Where is he gonna chuck it? It's gonna be P. It's still going to be P11 for him. Not pushing this lap because he's low on fuel currently. I want to see what the skill issue is up to. Side in the pits. And whoa, the half of the grid is also in pits. Pretty much the half of the grid is also pitting. Let's take a look at Thiak. And I hope I said that correctly. Thiak about to start his lap. He gets a very good exit, 322, 323, 324 kilometers an hour. And he brakes all the way down to 4th gear for the Senna curves. And what a phenomenal first mini sector. However, he does not get the exit spot on. Well, I hope the Williams does not hinder his performance. This lap could potentially put him into the P5, P4 range. And he gets DRS 7th gear, 8th gear, 300 kilometers an hour, 310 kilometers an hour. What is he going to chuck as Williams? It's going to be P6 for him. Nobody's moving from their position, strangely enough. However, he's also on a lap again, by 3 tenths slower. And he makes a slight mistake. Now he aborts his lap. Let's take a look at the current pole sitter, Alexa. Oh, and Tokai goes 3 tenths quicker, 4 tenths quicker, with 1 minute 8.252. The Red Bull is working in his favor now. And they make contact. Jackaroo and Tokai make contact. However, Tokai lets his teammate through. And I think this is for slipstream. Just so he can get the slipstream on the next lap. And Tokai into the pits, along with Line Beast. As we enter the wave of pitting, and I think Trick is also gonna pit. This is a short quali. Yes, and as predicted, he goes into pits. That was spot on. That pit entry was spot on. Oh, and Saeed, who almost crashes into Tricks. But thank God Saeed was ghosted. Saeed needs to make up almost a second, in almost 1.5 seconds to secure pole comfortably. And Saeed is on an outlap. As predicted, the Mercedes isn't really a qualifying car, especially for this track because of the long straights and medium speed corners. But I think Said has us in the bag, just like what we saw in Vegas. Let's take a look at the shaft. Yeah, and Liam Booth goes quicker than his last lap. Well, he's not pushing this lap though. Interestingly, I think he's saving up his Yaris, or sorry, or his fuel, since he's on his qualifying setup. Like in terms of fuel load and everything. Strangely enough, only Pizza Boy and Liam Booth are currently on track. And then Piak and Caxel follow suit. Since Cax is on track right now, let's watch him. Since he is not the skill issue, he despises Saeed. Now, Alexa, Jakaru, Piak, Saeed, Dodo, they all follow suit now. Well, except for Saeed, because Saeed is Saeed, we all know that. Caxton goes quicker than his last lap. Maybe Brazil is not his track. So he's still in P11. Now currently everyone is on an outlap or on track, except for Line Beast. I mean, we have forgotten about him. And where is Kaxu gonna check his Alfa Romeo? Sadly gets a wall tap. And that's P11 for him again. He's still way slower than Tokai's time. And in order to get anywhere near him, he needs to get his pace in check. Or ditch the Alfa Romeo. And we all know that's not happening. And that's cool. That's the end of Tokai's qualifying, with 1 minute 8, along with Alexa. Saeed too. He qualifies on P3 somehow. Trix is out somehow, or isn't. Along with Liam Boot. Kaxel still does not have his. Still on track and still has a lap. Let's see where did he chuck it. No, he does not gain a position. Still too slow to get P10. That was a really excellent qualifying, and Said is really happy to get the P3 in qualifying. He gets second row. So currently in pole we have Tokai in the Red Bull, Alexa in the Ferrari, Saeed in the Mercedes, Mr. Skill Issue, Jack Roux in the Red Bull, Trix in the Alpha Tauri, Liam Boot in the McLaren, Dodo in the Alpha Tauri, Luke Plays in the McLaren, Thiak in the Williams, Pizza Boytastic in the Alpine, Kaxel in the Alfa Romeo, Lion Beast in the Haas, and RBN in the Ferrari. From the looks of it, we're probably gonna see a rain stint or a full rain race. I could judge by looking at the sky. See? I wonder if they're gonna make the same mistake by staying on slicks. Or not, because what we saw yesterday, we saw two of the drivers in the grid. They stayed on slicks during the wet stint, and then somehow the rain it just went away. However, that was not enough to make up for the ground that they lost during the rain stint. And that's 2, 3 lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and away we go. What a start from Alexa. That was a very good start from him, and he gets the inside. Absolutely amazing. And Toka is trying to have a move on him, but he does not. Alexa defends his position really quickly, and Saeed trailing behind Tokai. He's hoping for the slipstream. Oh, and Tokai with that straight line speed, and he overtakes Alexa and goes there on the inside. Absolutely amazing. And Lou plays on Trix. Trix overtakes Saeed. Let's take a look at Tokai or Saeed, who's just 6 tenths behind Trix. He's doing anything in his will to secure a podium today. but for the sprint at least. Tokai with a 1 minute 14.6. However, that lap will be easily shattered because it's only the starting lap. Oh, and Said gets overtaken. He's back down to P6. He gets double overtaken. He just gets pulled the spot double on him. Said just ever so slightly trailing behind him. Around 3 tenths behind Luke Lays in the McLaren. What a sprint that is, bro. And Jack Carew, he's doing anything in his will to overtake that Alpha, also known as Trix. Only about 2 tenths separating them. Said is doing anything in his will to get a very good exit and trying to make a move on Lou plays. And that's 1 minute 9.7 for Tokai, who's leading by 8 tenths. So far in terms of overtakes, Said is down 3, Liam Boot is down 1, Dodo's down 6, Cax is down 3, and the people on the overtakes right now, Jack Carew has gained a position, Lupace has gained 4, Piak has gained 1, Midas has gained 5, RBN has gained 2. Somehow Midas gains 5 positions, probably that front lead is really helping him. And the rest, they have not gained the position. And Said down to P7. And now he's down to P8. Said gets the DRS. He's hoping for every ounce of luck to just overtake him. That does not happen. He has to get a very good exit on the center curves, down to the 3rd gear, 150 kilometers an hour into the apex. And he gets a very good exit. Now he has ERS, DRS. And he's making a move on Piak, and he goes down on the inside. Will he make that overtake? He does. Absolutely amazing, and they make contact. Mega overtake from Said. Now he's up to P7. .150 kilometers an hour into the apex again, and he just exited the center curves. Saeed, Mr. Skill Issue, he gets the ERS, he backs off the ERS. He's 3 tenths quicker, 4 tenths quicker, and he's up to P6 because Tokai had a massive mistake. He's now down 7 positions. So it's really close to Liam Boot. Really close. However, not as close as Liam Boot is to Trix. Oh, and Diak and Said, they're having a move on each other now. Said needs to really get his ERS and DRS sorted this lap. What a bad exit from Said. And he gets the ERS and the DRS. Absolutely mental speed we're gonna see. 320, 330. And he brakes down to 3rd gear. Oh, that's up to P6 for Saeed because of Liam Booth's massive mistake. And what a DRS train we're seeing today. And they make contact with the McLaren and the Williams. Saeed's trying to get the most out of this situation. This four-way battle for P4 or P3. When Sainz up to P5, Dak has made a mistake, and he's really close to tricks. He's looking for every moment to send it on the inside. I think it's gonna be a really bad decision for Saeed to do it now. Now I think he should. Now he gets the DRS. He's trying to close that gap so then he doesn't need to use the DRS that much. And that's absolutely mental for Saeed. Now he's back up to P3. What a recovery. However, it's 5 seconds off Jackaroo, who is 4 seconds off Alexa. Saeed is 1 millisecond quicker than his last lap. Let's take a look at Jackaroo. He's 7/10 off his fastest lap, Jackaroo. Let's take a look at Saeed. He's about 1 main straight away from Alexa, which is so much ground to make up in the span of about 4 laps. Pizza Boy Tastic in the chat says, "Can I get an invite? My name is Pizza Boy Tastic 16. I mean, you are currently racing. So somebody must have done that for you. Sorry for not noticing your comment, but I'm all focused on the race right now, or the sprint. And that's lap 9. We're 3 laps away from securing these positions. Caxel is down to last, 21 seconds separating him and Line Beast. Today is not Caxel's day. And Saeed is continuing to prove that he's a better driver, aside from having the quicker car. Caxel with another 3-second time penalty. Let's check the penalties. So Caxel and Dodo have 3-second penalties right now. Currently Alexa, King Midas, Dodo, Caxel and Line Beast are all on mediums, except for the rest of the grid, which are on softs. Like Jackaroo, Saeed, Trix, Piak, Lou Plays, Liamboot, Tokai, RBN, and PJ Boy Tastic. Okay, thank you for PJ Boy Tastic for telling me that. Let me invite you to the. Get an invite from another driver because I don't know how to invite you. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, sorry for that inconvenience. And I hope Pizza Boy Tastic is back in the game. And please tell me in the chat if you are still back in the game or you're still out. Well, I apologize for not noticing your comment. And Sperry decided slightly used spins. Has a bit of oversteer. Let's take a look at Jackaroo, who's currently 9/10 quicker than, not quicker. The gap between Said and Jackaroo is about 9/10. Not 9/10, 9 seconds. My mistake. I hope Pizza Boy is still in the game. I hope so. Let's take a look at Alexa, who's currently into sector 2, through the middle section. It's an awesome job from Alexa by defending his position. I wish the best for him and the other drivers in the race. And somehow that's contradictory, since they're all competing against each other. Pizza Boy, can you say anything in chat if you're in the game right now? Yeah, I just realized he's not in the chat anymore. That means he's racing. And Alexa goes P1. Jakru, Saeed, Frix, Dia, Booth, Midas, Luplays, Tokai, Dodo, RBN, He's the Boy, Lion Beast, Caxel. That's the grid for today. Caxel now has a massive skill issue. And we are back, boys. That's the grid for today. That's 8 points for Alexa, bringing it home to Serbia. Well, that's what I think or assume. Jack Cruz in P2 now. Saeed, the Wonder Kid, slash skill issue. Now in P3. Trix, Thiak, Liamboot, Midas, Nuplace, Tokai, RBN, Pizza Boy, Tastic, Dodo, Lion Beast and Caxel. That's the grid for today. We wish the best for these drivers in the race. Can everybody currently watching the stream type something in the chat? At 3, 4, 5. 5 red lights. And away we go for Brazil. And Alexa gets a very good start. 3 tenths ahead. And Saeed also gets a very good start. Gaining a lot on Jackaroo. Let's look at Saeed, Mr. Skill Issue. So it's just waiting for the DRS. The DRS is really going to benefit him since the Red Bull is too quick for him. He just needs to get a very good exit on this lap. So the possible strategies we have is one stop soft, medium to soft, and one stop from hard to soft, or hard to medium, or the other way around. And Alexa with 1 minute 15.2. That's the first lap of the first complete lap of the race. Into lap 2. Liamboot goes ahead of Trek. It's Said's opportunity next lap to make a move on Jackaroo and possibly fight for the win. Would it be a back-to-back wins? And here we are in lap 3. Alexa with 1 minute 11.2. Because there's no DRS. And I think now we have DRS. And Lion Beast has left the session. I'm going to go invite him. And I believe Lion Beast is now back. It's Saeed really close to Jakaru. And I'm stupid for not having the telemetry on. There's DRS and DRS open. Wide open. And he's trying to make the move on Jakaru, but Jakaru defends really fiercely. Like a lion, as Fernando Alonso said in Qatar 2 years ago. However, there are 32 laps left, so we could see a whole lot of carnage, whole lot of great moments, and mega overtakes. It's not over for Saeed, and it's not the end of the world for Caxel, who's now in P7 somehow. That's amazing. Online beast. He needs to get a very good exit through these corners, and that does not look like it can be the case. This he does not get the DRS because he's a second away, or second and a tenth. He needs to make up so much pace during this middle sector to get the DRS in the following lap. Peter Boy in the pits. Let's see what he's gonna pit for. Oh, he's left the pits. Now he's in mediums. Let's check the tire stops. So everyone has not pitted except for Pizza Boy. Let's look at the tires used now. So Alexa, Saeed, Caxel, who plays Biak, Albion and Pizza Boy are on currently on mediums, and the rest are on hards, who are Jakaru, Tokai, Yimboot, Midas, Dodo, Trick, and Lion Beast. Looks like the mediums are the dominant strategy, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone's on 5 lap old tires, except for Pizza Boy, who pitted last lap. And there goes them out. Okay. Pizza Boy needs to make up so much ground since he just exited sector 1 and everyone's now into sector 3. He needs to make up sectors worth of pace in order to challenge for P13, P12, and this goes on. However, I think that could be possible since they have not pitted yet, and they're gonna have to pit eventually. And Fiat goes on the overtake for Dodo, and so does Trix. Caxel overtakes Midas into P6. Looks like the Rocket League has not benefited Midas in any way. What a skill issue. And Saeed, who has Leoboot up his arse right now. Well, Saeed is, and so is Tokai. Tokai, I think, overtakes Leoboot, if I'm not mistaken. Saeed needs to defend like a lion right now. And Tokai sends it on the inside into turn 1, the Senna curves. Let's take a look at Saeed. And he goes on there on the outside. What an overtake from Saeed. And look at that, Red Bull just trailing behind him just because of the DRS. And Red Bull gains a bit of time, and Luke Plays gets a penalty, 3 seconds, for multiple warnings. So far, Saeed is continuing to disprove my opinions of him being a skill issue. Turns out Saeed is not a skill issue after all. And Saeed is trying to defend his position since he's on P4 right now, and he's trying to make the move on Tokai. Will that happen though? He gets his DRS check and the ERS in check. And look at that straight line speed, 320, 325, 330 kilometers an hour. And he goes around the outside. What an overtake into the center curves. And slightly spins. Let's look at top right. Let's look at this view. His DRS button. That straight line speed is absolutely amazing on the Red Bull. And he gets the ERS and DRS into turn 5, into turn 6 now. And so down to P5 now. However, I think that's short-lived, since because of the advantage of him being in a Mercedes. So far, X is just dominating the race. Let's not focus on him unless he gets overtaken by one of the Red Bulls. And Said gets a very good exit, or not. He gets the ERS. The ERS is now activated for him. And let's look at the straight line speed that he has with the slipstream. Will he manage to make the overtake? I don't think he can from that far. Or he probably does, or not. That's a very big lockup from or not. And Dodo gets overtaken and overtakes his teammate. And Said into turn 5. And what a send. Let's look at the Mercedes and the McLaren. They're just trailing behind each other. That's fierce defending from Said. However, Louis Boot is trying to have it on the outside now. Said could possibly... Oh, and Liam Boot runs wide. That cost him some pace. A lot of pace. There's 5 tenths separating now. 4.5 tenths. Down to 4 tenths. That gap's ever so slightly closing because of the DRS. Oh, and that was a very big mistake from Liam Booth. About a second separating them. But still gets the DRS in the nick of time. But that's not going to benefit him anyway. Into turn 5. Oside defends his position. Now he's setting his eyes into P3. He's hoping for a miracle side. Since around a third of the race has been completed. Let's take a look at Midas trying to have a move on Caxton. And Piak returned from the session. He got DNF'd. Now Midas has the DRS. And he goes around the outside. Will he get the overtake? I think he does. Into turn 1. And he spins slightly. Cax is just behind him, and he goes on the overtake. What on the outside, and that's what a switchback from Midas. Around 5 times separating them and each other. Let's take a look at Saeed, who's trying to defend his position from Liamboot, who's just on up his ass right now. Let's take a look at Liamboot's onboard right now. He has the ERS currently and the DRS. He's going to waste it on Saeed. Will he get the overtake? And he goes around the main straight, around the inside of Saeed. However, Saeed with the DRS around the outside, and that does not happen for Saeed. Liamboot is quicker on this section. Let's take a look at what happened to Dodo, and he's out of the session somehow. Inside pits, I've missed out. I've missed out since I was trying to add Dodo, and I couldn't find his username. RBN. Let's look at RBN, who's currently probably will pit. And he pits. What is he gonna pit for? I forgot to mention Saeed is now on hards now. And that is hard for RBN. Midas with a drive-through. I don't think that's a drive-through. Let me check. No, that's a 5-second. My mistake. Okay. And Luke Play still has his 3-second. That's really going to make or break somebody's race right now. And forgot to mention that's a safety car. I don't know what caused that safety car. Let me check back with the stream. It appears that they are fitted just because of the safety car. That was a mistake for me since I didn't check while there was a safety car. Since I was trying to add Dodo, which was left probably just because he disconnected. The gap between RPN and two plays is huge. About a main straight away. That would be a possible another. That would be another lap of the safety car. That's going to benefit Saeed since Lucas has just DNF'd. Trix has also left the session. Let me go back and add him. Oh, Saeed DNFs. What has happened to Saeed? Let me check what happened to Saeed. That Saeed's race is ruined. What just happened? Is Midas the uncrowned winner? Or is this his first victory in a long time? Oh, and Lucas invited me. That's not the race that we have hoped for. We're about 1 hour in to the stream right now. Yes, I can confirm. An hour and 4 minutes. Well, the start of the race is gonna take so long, and I'm sure that Pastor Maldonado can buy a PS4 and PS5, a sim rig setup, uh, sign up for a Dryland Racing League, get admitted to this tier, and join this lobby. And the race has not started yet. We're waiting on a few other drivers who I might invite. Looks like that's what's happening. So it's a 25 lapper. The race is getting set up right now. The empty teams are Aston Martin right now, and I think that's only Aston Martin. And the full teams are Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, and forgot to mention Williams is also not taken. And partially taken is Saeed with Mercedes, and Peter Bottas in the Alpine, Luke plays in the McLaren, Alfa Romeo and with Caxel, the GOAT, Haas with Midas, and AlphaTauri with Trix. Well, that was not really needed, but it's better to know, especially for Saeed's skill issue. So there's no practice, there's no qualifying. It's just a 25 lapper. We could even see the back at the back of the grid in the front row. This is if there's no if there's a grid shakeup. While you guys wait, you could guys listen to this or not. I like how I'm constantly making fun of how long it's taking, but they're trying their best, and I appreciate their effort. So we're back in Brazil. A 25 lapper. From what I know, there's no qualifying. We are restarting the race at 11:46 p.m. in Dubai time. It's a very, very late start. And that is 5 red lights. And away we go for Brazil for the second time. Looks like Jacaro gets a very good start. And he's only a 10th away, and he overtakes Alexander in the Ferrari. Said gets a really bad start somehow. But there's only 11 drivers on the grid, as opposed to the 16 that originally started the race. On the other lobby, at least. Oh, and Said goes up to P7 because the car just happened, and that's a VSC, or virtual safety car. Let's take a look at Said, who has lost 2 positions since the start of the race. Midas, who was once the uncrowned winner of the Brazilian Grand Prix, is now DNF'd. And RB and Limbu somehow pit for some reason. So it's up to P6. Possible strategies is a medium to soft or a hard to soft. So he's just trailing behind Capsule. Said is Capsule's arch nemesis. Famous quotes from none other than Said the Skillishu. And Tokai with the 1 minute 11. Said the 1 minute 11.3. Skillishu turned Sigma. DRS enabled. Capsule just right in front of Said, and Said gets the DRS. On DRS, I think, or not. And he does not make a move though. It's not enough to make a move. We are nearing the 5th race of the race. And so just trailing behind Caxton. 2 tenths separating them. Oh, the Red Bull goes out. And Said is at a VSC. Now that's a chance to make Said go back to P5 or into P5. Tokai with a 5-second penalty. Jacko also with a 5-second penalty. That's a virtual safety car again from the last lap. That's P3 for side. Tricks into P1. Castle into P2 and Saeed into P3. Saeed's skill issue into instinct is probably going to get into play later in the race. And when I mean by skill issue, I mean by absolute domination. And I'm totally not biased in any way. I think the virtual safety car is ending this lap. Nimbus with a 3-second time penalty. So just hoping for the best possible move. The virtual safety car still remains though. Saeed is up 2 positions. Just retarting the wheel again. And Saeed with the ERS. The DRS on the way, and he gets the DRS. Let's see some straight line speeds. And Saeed on the outside of Caxel. Skill issue versus Sigma. Or Sigma versus Sigma. And Saeed goes a bit wide, out of the center curves, into the exit of turn 3, on the back straight. And Caxel goes for the overtake with the DRS. Saeed trailing behind him. What a fight between these two. Taka just behind Saeed. That's not enough for Tokai to make a move on Saeed, since the gap is around 16, 17 seconds. Up to 15 seconds now. And yes, 15 seconds. So he gets a really horrendous exit, but with the ERS and DRS, he's going to power through Caxel. What are these straight line speeds we're experiencing? 330 km an hour. Into turn 1, around the outside. Saeed goes for the overtake. Into the center curves. Into turn 2. On the exit of turn 3. And Saeed gets the ERS. Let's take a look at Caxel. There's a lot for Caxel to make up, especially because Saeed is a really good defender, or not, or probably is. Let's see the stops. So currently everyone, except for Tricks, Saeed and Caxel have pitted. Tokai has 1 stop, RBN has 1 stop, Blue Place has 1 stop, Yambuta also has 1 stop, and also Pizza Boy, and the rest, Jakru and Alexa have 2 stops. And we saw Kaxun into P2. And Saeed around the outside. What a move from Saeed. Basically forces Kaxun into a mistake. Is that DRS gonna give Kaxun the advantage? No, it does not. Saeed is really under danger right now. He could be P3. That's a lot for Kaxun to make up. That's a second. Oh, and I'm sure that's Alexa on the back. Let me check. Yes, that is. And Ashley and Caxel. What a fight between the back marker and Caxel. No overtakes, and Caxel slightly chokes. That is 1 second between him and Saeed. However, the gap between Saeed and Trix is slightly closing every lap and slightly gaining. Oh, we're seeing it. We're seeing a battle between Trix and Saeed. Saeed definitely going to get DRS. And that's half a second between him and Trix. That's DRS and ERS for him. That's a bit too late for Saeed because that gap is a bit too big for him. He does not make the move into turn 5, into turn 6. Trix hanging on to dear life. And Caxton in the back just vibing. Only 3 tenths separating him and Saeed and Trix. What a gap that side closed. It's looking very good for Saeed. Trix has to hang on to dear life. Well, that's some good defending. That's ERS for Saeed. That's slipstream 2. And he gets a DRS on Trix. And now he's in the inside. Through goes Saeed. What a move. Into P1. Saeed is no longer the skill issue. Yeah, but that's not over yet because Trix is just trailing behind Saeed. Around a tenth separating them, 2 tenths separating them. Gap ever so slightly become a bit bigger because of Saeed's sheer pace. And because of Saeed's advantage in terms of cars. Saeed unleashing his Lewis Hamilton 2021. At one point he was last during the virtual safety car. Now he's up to first. Starting lap 12. But Trix goes around the inside of Saeed. Unexpected because of the DRS. But Saeed looks to gain that position back with this ERS and this DRS. DRS is on, ERS is off somehow. And I was on the outside. Through goes Saeed again into turn 5, holding P1. Absolutely amazing driving from Saeed. We're just trailing behind each other. Only 4 tenths separating them. That is enough for Trix to make a move here, or on the main straight. Saeed really needs to defend on the straight. Let's look at the onboard of Trix. Trix gets the DRS into the penultimate corner and around the inside. What a move from Trix. It's not over for Saeed yet, since he's looking very strong through the center curves, and he has ERS and DRS. What a move. Through goes Saeed into turn 5. What a move. Caxel vibing in P3 and Toka in P4, trying to make a move. He's trying to make that gap as small as possible, just to make a move on Caxel. And I don't think that's happening because of Caxel's sheer defense. Let's look at our P2. Trix was a very bad exit, but it's still 3 tenths behind Saeed. With the DRS into the penultimate corner with the shifting and goes around the outside. Trix, what a move, into turn 1. But Saeed's looking very strong again through the center curves. Is there going to be a repeat? And I think so. What are these straight line speeds we're experiencing? Absolutely amazing. Saeed with the DRS, through goes Saeed into turn 5. Into turn 4, then into turn 5. Liam Boot with a 3-second time penalty in P7 currently.
Emerson Fittipaldi circuit.
Well, what a race that was. Let's get Saeed and Chicks in the party chat for their post-race interview.
Hello, Muhammad.
Yeah, hello.
How was that?
That was an amazing race, to
Risey,
be honest.
did you see me and Albion's battle at the end?
Yes, we saw this battle.
That was
You weren't commentating it. You were dead last because of your severe skill issue.
I'm such an idiot. Do you know what I did at the end? Wait. Ryzen, did you see the very end between me and Albion?
Yes.
Basically, what I did was, you know when you back off so you get DRS? I did that, and I realised I had so much ERS to just power and defend, but I decided to wait, and I was legit about 600ths away from him.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Said,
It was good.
join a separate lobbies for the post-race interview.
Just
You know what?
interview me here.
What?
Interview me here.
Yeah, we need to also invite Trix.
Yeah, invite me, Trix, and Said.
Ask him if he wants an interview.
What's his Discord?
I just added him.
You asked him, okay.
He said sure.
Caxel and Midas, can you guys leave just for a bit?
Who?
Can you guys at least mute your mics,
Alright.
if possible? You too, Midas. So do you know you're making a wind tunnel in this voice chat right now?
What?
You're ear raping.
I'm not even blowing into the mic.
Sure you're not, bro. That's why we call you Mr. Skill Issue.
Shut up.
Okay, can you invite Trix?
No, that ain't me. I'll be muted. That's Saeed.
That's not me.
Hey, move your mic away for your mouth quick, and let's see.
Sid, can you talk now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now it's better. Add Trix.
I'm not even blowing into the mic.
I know, add Trix. Or is that because Caxel is muted? Caxel, can you just mute your mic? So I'd invite Trix.
Yeah, I invited him here.
Is he coming? You too, Caxel. Yeah, I could say that to the stewards. Yeah, I watched your battle with Saeed. That constant switch back between you and Saeed. How was that? How was that switch? How was that battle between you and Saeed? And Saeed, what do you think of that?
I honestly enjoyed it. I mean, things got heated on the red poster on the final lap. I did not have red arrows, so I know I could move alongside. If I had red arrows, I'd have stayed on the left.
Saeed,
The
how
game
did you
isn't
feel,
fair.
Saeed? Saeed, how did you feel when Tokai stayed out when everyone was pitting and then he managed to hold his position? How did that make you feel?
I stayed longer because I was gonna pit to hearts, but I was gonna suffer at the end. So I knew I had to make the right choice. I waited until the end, but I lost some time while battling tricks. But P2, I took that.
Yes, honestly, from what I saw, that was a really amazing race. Thank you both for joining this lobby and giving me the interview.
Yeah,
And that's Mohammed signing off.
yeah,
Cut.
GG.